Hey everybody, because today's prompt is Valentine, I wanted to tell you, I may have told the story, but not in a long time, so maybe a lot of you haven't heard it. I want to tell you some of the best advice that I ever got, and I was 12 years old and I had poison ivy. When I get poison ivy or anything to do with my skin, I end up in the doctor's office for steroid shots. And he gave them in the rumpus. It was in the early 70s. I don't know. I would have been 12, so it would have been 72, 73. I don't know. Anyway, don't ask me to do math. He laughed. He went to give me the shot, and I had chickenpox all over my bottom, and he laughed at me. He was a country doctor. He had been my mother's husband's pediatrician when he was a kid. So, you know, I can't even remember his name, but it sounds like he would have been mean, and most kids would have cried and cried, and I just felt like, God, just shoot me now. Anyway, he said, so here you are, 12 now, because he would never let you come in and just get what you went for, you got to talk with him. He'd sit down at his giant oak desk, and you'd be sitting on the exam table, which was in the same room. It was a giant oak exam table. And the nurse, she wore a starch cap like they did back in the day. I loved those. You knew who was a nurse back then. Anyway, nowadays you can't tell. So the nurse, I don't know where she was, if she was in the room. I was done with treatment. He's just chatting with me. And he goes, so here you are, you're 12 now. You got a boyfriend? And I said, no, I lied. I loved the little boy across the street. Anyway. He goes, I'm going to tell you what, get you an ugly one. I laughed and I said, what? And he said, if you get an ugly boyfriend, you know what he's going to be? He's going to be educated, and he's not going to be running around on you. You are going to know where he is. I still have. He said, you want to marry him because he won't be out, at night doing this and that. He'll be at home because he's ugly. Has anybody ever been told something like that? I laugh about it to this day. I know I shouldn't laugh at my own jokes, but it's not my joke. It was, I hope, his. Anyway, I was thinking, I don't think so, but thank you. Okay, on with the video. Good morning, everybody. My name is Kendra. Yeah, you can tell because it's on my cup. And today is an open collaboration, and it's hashtag Artisan Journal Prompt 2025 at Kiki's Life. You know what I just thought is maybe it's Life with Kiki. I'm going to get back to you on that. Hold on. Yes, I was right. Okay, so I'll show you what I've got going. The prompt this week, we have a prompt every week, and it's an open collab, and anybody can join. So last week the prompt was red, and this week the prompt is Valentine. So it can be anything to do with Valentine, Valentine's Day, your Valentine. Valentine is your prompt. So, before I get started, I should tell you that one of the kids was here. The kids are adults, killing time before leaving because he wanted the snow to be a little bit melty. The other one left at like 4:30 in the morning. The one that left this morning at 4:30 he's not a cautious person. He didn't get it from me. Anyway, he's driving my car, so it ought to be all right. His car, the power steering went out. I mean, not power steering, but all of the steering. So he couldn't make the steering wheel make the wheels move. That's not the point. Anyway, that's why he's in my car. Okay, so it is February 3rd. It's Monday. We had an awesome Groundhog Day yesterday with a bunch of snow, and this morning at 3:30 a.m., the snow started again. Why? How do you know that, Kendra? Let me tell you how I know that. The dogs, because of it was rain and ice and stuff on the trees, and we live in the forest, were hearing cracking sounds all night. I was out with them at 12 a.m. I was out with them at 1:45, and at 3:30 when they went out, I said, we're done here. We are getting up and we're staying up. So I'm having extra coffee. And I'm having blackberries. This was almost a whole container of blackberries. One of the kids had a few. Yeah, I like them, apparently. Oh, and I'm burning a new candle, not calendar. It is Candlelight Gingerbread Latte. I can't remember where I got this one. But when I took a sniffy sniff of the lid, I could smell a memory. You know, it smelled like when I was younger. I don't mean like a kid, but in my 40s. Anyway, so the whole point of this is to tell you that what I'm doing for my artist journal page 2020, artisan journal prompt 2025. So the kid, this is why I started telling you about the kid, was sitting here next to me waiting, you know, having stuff to eat and everything. And I was sitting here going, I can't figure out what to make. I have so many, you know, things I could use to make anything, but I wasn't getting a real picture clear in my head what I wanted to do for Valentine's Day. And at first, I thought I might like to do like a children's Valentine's Day party, because for me, Valentine's, when I think about it, I think about being a kid, being at school, passing out Valentine to one another, making our little bags. We took paper bags and we made little, you know, put our names on them and everything. And it was kind of a big deal. And back then, I don't even think they put candy in them. We got candy or cupcakes or something from the teacher maybe, or one of the class mothers. But anyway, I decided not to do that. I said, I just can't decide. And I'm going through these really pretty papers, and I'm talking to myself, but he's sitting next to me. And, you know, they're just pretty, kind of pink and stuff, and Victorian. And he goes, wait, on this one, do you have any red ink? And I said, red ink, red paint be better. And I said, what are you thinking? And he goes, St. Valentine's Day Massacre. So, no, we're not going to do that, little one. They're 20, how old now? 27. No. Yes. Okay, anyway, it's always shocking to me when I think about my kids' ages. So, we didn't use this. I'll show you what we did use. Hold on a minute. I forgot this part. Same kid, adult, sitting here, says, oh, well, first of all, I looked at this and I read it and I said, it's pretty, but the saying is stupid. Put a little birdhouse in your soul? What does that even mean? So he says, you don't know? No. And then I'm starting thinking, is it bad, you know? He goes, it's from a band. They Must Be Giants. I wrote it down so I'd remember. And they made music for the Caroline movie, too. Coraline, not Caroline. The Coraline movie, which he saw with my daughter Donna and Donna's daughter Patience. Anyway, I'd never heard of They Might Be Giants or this line. And I still wonder what it really means. Put a little birdhouse in your soul. Does that mean to let love fly in? I don't know. This is like romancy paper. And it's got other things. Enjoy the little things in life. I get that one. Take time to smell the roses. I get that one. If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. Love that one. So anyway, I like this paper packet that I got. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you what I did. Here's my little notebook. Cost me $1 at Walmart. Got it with my grocery haul. And this is just a place marker. Okay. So, we have here. Oh, good. It's only going to bong once. Here she is. And it says, love is patient, love is kind. 1 Corinthians 3, 4 through 8. I'm sorry, 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 through 8. Right? Okay. I don't know why I always get my mouth jumbled up over those, but I thought she looked very pretty and Victorian, and I put washi tape around it and added the pearls to her bonnet, or her hair, not her bonnet. And I liked the coloring of the flowers, and because of the flowers, I made up her story. You know I would. So this is at the local barn dance, and they've decorated the barn walls, and it's in, let's call it 1900. No, let's call it 1899. And it's Valentine's Day. And she is a wallflower because no one has asked her to dance. And she's sitting there and she doesn't look mad and she doesn't look sad. She's watching everyone have fun and she's still having a good time. And she's remembering this Bible verse in her head. Love is patience. Love is patient. Love is kind. And I colored in it was a black and white sticker. I got this sticker. Oh, please come to me. Who gave this to me? Alma Tyser. Alma Tyser sent me a bunch of pretty stickers, and this is one of them. And the flowers were black and white, the whole sticker was, and I liked that. And then I thought, oh, I don't know how to bling that, and I wish I had put some ink around it. And since I'd already glued it to the white part, I went ahead and went around it with a red pen, and then I thought, well, I may as well do the flowers too. So I got a green and a red, and I did it. I got a right here out of my stash. And so I was going to put some like little diamond blingy things, but I decided just to go with pearls because it seemed more Victorian-ish, you know what I mean? And I think she's just so pretty, and I love dragonflies. If I had a favorite insect in the world, it would be a dragonfly. Do you know that dragonflies are a symbol of change? Because across the street here, you can see a lot of the snow is melted now. Oh, but it's coming back tonight, and it's dropping down into the low 20s. Anyway, across the street here, we have a big, big nature walking park thing. And inside that walking park with the trails and the woods and all that are, well, there's one big lake and lots of little water things. And so in the summertime, we'll have just like hundreds of dragonflies in our, view here on our property. So I always think about that, a symbol of change, I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. So I am tonight making individual pot pies for dinner. I was going to make one big pot pie, and I thought, make it fun. Individual will be fun. And let's see, what else am I doing today? Oh, I've got to bathe the poodles. I hate it. I would be willing to pay somebody to do it for me twice a week. He can go a long time without a bath. He's not bad. She comes up stinking bad. I give her all kinds of skin treatments and inside and outside, and it doesn't do any good. She still stinks. And she's so pretty. It's too bad. Anyway. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you guys go, and thank you for listening to my Artisan Journal Prompt 2025, hosted at Kiki's Life. I need to put another thing here, hosted at Kiki's Life, because it will be for the whole year, and who knows after that, All right. If you've never thought to subscribe, I would love it if you did. I love to meet new people and find out about you, and you can find out about me and see what we have in common. It's always fun for me. Take care, everybody. Bye.